Islamic Development Bank IDB held its annual event, the 41st Annual Meeting in Jakarta on 15 to 19 May 2016. The theme of this year's annual meeting is enhancing growth and poverty alleviation through infrastructure development and financial inclusion. Enhancing the growth and poverty reduction through the infrastructure development and finance inclusive. Ministry of Public Works and Housing through ICDD program implemented by Ministry of Public Works and Housing in collaboration with Islamic Development Bank IDB. International Seminar on Islamic Microfinance for Poverty Alleviation in OIC, Organization of Islamic Cooperation member countries, was a pre-event of IDB Annual Meeting presented as a participant.
And then in the economic empowerment, we using the revolving loan fund for the poor people. We're giving microfinance for the poor people to build capacity to increase their welfare. And this activities have been carried out since 2009 until now, and reach about in all our locations in about 11,000 kelurahan or village in Indonesia.
Furthermore, Mita Dwi Aprini explained in her presentation that in economic aspect, empowerment are stimulated by giving and distributing a revolving loan funds to the poor people. And since 2014, a microfinance Sharia program has been implemented as a pilot project to improve performance of revolving loan funds in ICDD program. ICDD program also participated in the exhibition. There were 2 booths of ICDD. The first booth displayed the best products from self-help group from ICDD program, such as batik tulis handmade batik, and a demonstration of handicraft production as an example of wash recycle process. The second booth displayed about the information regarding ICDD program and a demonstration of the batik tulis handmade batik production process by Batik Self-Help Group SHG. Self-Help Group had attracted many people to visit the booth since the booth opened in May 14th. Mostly the visitors were very interested in handmade batik and recycled handicraft production process demonstrated by the self-help groups. Some of the visitors even learned the process directly from self-help group. There were also some important figures from IDB and Ministry of Public Works and Housing and other ministries who visited the booth. As one of the events at the IDB 41st Annual Meeting on Monday, May 16, 2016, the Minister of Finance Bambang Brojonegoro, together with IDB President Ahmad Muhammad Ali, officially opened the exhibition of 41st Annual Meeting.
Terima kasih.
IDB sudah menyumbang hampir 1 bilion untuk projek ICDD ini, dan kita ingin menunjukkan sukses projek ICDD ini bukan hanya di Indonesia, tapi di semua golongan-golongan negara-negara IDB yang akan kunjungi ke Indonesia untuk annual meeting ini.
At the same time, Hasan also explained that ICDD program has a high contribution in poverty alleviation. Furthermore, the cooperation between Islamic Development Bank IDB and Indonesian government, especially with Ministry of Public Works and Housing, has been running very well.
I was very interested to see the products, especially that it helped women directly. So I bought several products to take home as gifts. And I wish the project the best of luck and great success. So congratulations.
I'm happy to see the kind of things small-scale industry is doing in terms of recycling waste. The normal waste we normally get from people throwing papers everywhere. I'm very happy to see that it can add value, and some people can get some small money after recycling the waste paper. And I'm very happy to see that it is for small scale people who are doing it. And I'm happy to maybe I'll borrow the same idea and take to Nairobi, where I come from. Thank you.
Since the beginning of the cooperation with Islamic Development Bank IDB in 2009, ICDD program has become a successful program both as a project in the achievements of performance target as well as an empowerment program that help the community. Therefore, at the seminar held at the Cendrawasih Room 1, the speakers from both the executor and the partner were presented at the program with joint knowledge seminar doing it the bottom-up way as the seminar theme. In his opening speech, Director General of Human Settlements from Ministry of Public Works and Housing, Andreas Suhono, as a keynote speaker conveyed his hope that through the best practical explanation of ICDD program in Indonesia, the decision makers who attended the seminar could formulate the agreements together regarding development, especially in the urban area, through central government, local government, and community collaborations. Rina Farida, Director of Residential Area Development, Directorate General of Human Settlements from Ministry of Public Works and Housing, who is responsible for the program, told that the program supported by IDB since 2009 has built basic infrastructure for community as well as empowering community through livelihood attempt learning approaches. While Rudy S. Prawiradinata of Bappenas expressed his opinion, the most important thing in such a program, community-driven development, community-based development, is not just about encouraging and empowering people, but also how communities can work together with the government. Moreover, according to him, in order to program the ICDD approach is still running in the community, he suggested that the exit strategy was also prepared, will ensure that the program can be managed by the government and or the community itself. Another speaker at the seminar was the Task Team Leader ICDD IDB Syed Hassan Al-Sagaf, Task Team Leader for the National Slum Upgrading Program and SUP the World Bank George Soraya, Mayor of Bengkulu City Helmi Hassan, and Coordinator of VCC Harapan Bersama Village Pipareja Palembang City Hidayati Tarmizi. As moderator of the panel was the Director of Agriculture Rural Development IDB Osman Elvial.
Program ini akan menjadi sukses kalau ya ada semangat kebersamaan, duduk bersama semua stakeholder dilibatkan, maka saya yakin program-program ini akan berjalan dengan baik dan juga bisa langsung dirasakan masyarakat.
Sebetulnya yang paling penting itu adalah keterlibatan masyarakat itu ternyata kunci keberhasilan dari program-program pembangunan, khususnya di desa, di kecamatan dan lain-lain. Nah di sini tadi seperti saya katakan di depan itu bahwa bukan hanya masalah kerjasama dengan mendorong masyarakat saja, mengedukasi masyarakat atau memberdayakan masyarakat, tapi bagaimana kerjasama masyarakat dengan pemerintah daerah. Saya harapkan program-program seperti ini terus dijalankan dengan baik. Nah tentunya kita harus melihat dari kita tidak bisa on and on terus menerus program-program seperti ini. Kita harus kreatif juga. Saya teman-teman percayalah, teman-teman jago-jago apalagi di program-program yang urban selama ini, kreativitasnya tinggi di ini. Nah, terus dikira terus apa? Karena pemberdayaan itu seperti saya katakan tadi depan, seperti sekolah. Untuk level sini selesai, naik ke level berikutnya. Di negara-negara maju pun pemberdayaan masyarakat selalu ada.
Another seminar presented on 41st IDB Annual Meeting was Seminar on Coordination Group's Contribution to the Development of Southeast Asia and Global Partnership for Effective Development Cooperation, which located at Cendrawasih Room 1 JCC. One of speakers from Indonesia was represented by Insinyur Didit Arif Ahdiat MSI as head of Project Management Unit P2KP, Ministry of Public Works and Housing. Theme of the paper was Success Story Community Empowerment-Based Poverty Alleviation, which also gives examples ICDD success program implemented in Indonesia. Knowledge workshop organized in Rancamaya, Tuesday, May 17, 2016 is part of the 41st annual meeting of IDB, which was held in Jakarta this year. I will share the experience of what we are doing to build the city of Bogor in how to collaborate and synergies. That is the key to development, said Mayor of Bogor Bima Arya when speaking in front of workshop participants from various member countries of Islamic Development Bank IDB. In the workshop also presents other sources of Bogor City local government SKPD part of community-based development planning, VCC Kertamaya, SAGs, beneficiaries, and program implementers water and sanitation program, community-based Pamsimas from the city of Padang and Karo.
Saya kira penting bagi Kota Bogor untuk sama-sama berbagi tentang pengalaman untuk pengentasan kemiskinan, untuk penanganan kawasan-kawasan kumuh, terutama miskin di perkotaan, dengan melibatkan warga dan partisipasi aktif dari masyarakat. Selama ini sistem sosial sudah terbangun dengan sangat baik, ada relawan, kemudian bermitra dengan berbagai macam stakeholders yang ada di bawah, dan mereka selama ini dilibatkan mulai dari aspek perencanaan, pelaksanaan, bahkan sampai pengawasan. Ya, tentunya banyak juga yang harus kita evaluasi, tetapi paling tidak sejauh ini keterlibatan masyarakat itu menjadi hal yang sangat penting dalam kegiatan-kegiatan kami lakukan di Kota Bogor. Yang pertama tentunya kita melandasi semua kegiatan kita itu dengan mengacu kepada rencana pembangunan jangka menengah ya di Kota Bogor dan juga mengacu kepada visi misi wali kota. Nah, yang kedua, kemudian itu kita sesuaikan juga dengan rencana detail tata ruang dan RT RW yang kita punya. Di situ ada zonasi, di situ ada prioritas-prioritas saja yang mana yang akan kita jalankan. Nah, yang ketiga, baru kemudian kita mengatur dengan sistem pendanaannya. Mana yang dialokasikan oleh pemerintah kota melalui APBD, mana yang kita harapkan bantuannya baik dari provinsi maupun nasional. Nah, yang ketiga baru kemudian kita menyiapkan, memaksimalkan sistem sosial yang memang sudah kita bangun sejak lama untuk melakukan semacam kolaborasi dan sinergi agar program ini, kegiatan ini berjalan dengan baik di lapangannya. Dan sekali lagi kita libatkan warga yang sudah terjadi maupun yang akan nanti direncanakan mulai dari aspek atau tahap perencanaan ya sampai nantinya pelaksanaan dan pengawasan.
Participants of the workshop comprising 5 countries, Gambia, Sudan, Uganda, Sierra Leone, and Ivory Coast, seemed very enthusiastic to ask and respond, and asked for an explanation of the speakers in the session discussion of.
All of them, or most of them, bring their experience and we share with each other. That's the good point. Actually, I have known something about Sharia financing. That is a very good point. And because before the commercial financing is having some kind of very hard guarantees, and we have some worry. It is halal or haram. That's the point. But in the Sharia financing, we discovered that you can go to it, and very easily you can get all the people who are in this worried about halal or haram.
What are the sustainability plans for tomorrow in the event you no longer have outside funding? What do we do? So like it's something that came out of the blues. It's not only for Indonesia, but for all of us. You know, when you keep having funding, you don't hardly think about tomorrow. What about if the funding is no longer there? What am I going to do? So that's a very good learning thing for all of us to start from today. Whilst we are having funding, we put into place mechanisms and plan for the future. In the event funds are no longer there, we can continue and maintain the momentum and not go back to where we started from.
The morning in the Kertamaya village, Bogor City is not as usual, loud festive atmosphere. A group of villagers playing musical instrument with a thorn psaltery instrument. Percussion voice sounded from the entrance to the village, accompanied the entry of a group of delegation who come from various countries. Field visit to the village Kertamaya, facilitated by the Directorate General of the Human Settlement Ministry of Public Works and Public Housing, is one part of the series of events. The event then started with discussion. In the discussion, Village Community Committee explained the process of implementing all of the ICDD programs in the village of Kertamaya. The field visit participants could examine all of the program implementation process in Kertamaya. Hopefully, from this visit, field visit participants can learn and apply the program in their own countries. After the discussion, field visit participants visited the product bazaar from self-help group and several infrastructure locations in Kertamaya. The several infrastructure locations were the renovation of uninhabitable housing, early childhood education facility, integrated waste management, paving block road, hydroponic plants, clean water facility, and also public bathing, washing, and toilet facility. After the field visit conducted, participants were asked to comment on the event wrap-up. The event was led by the head of PIU, Mita Dwi Aprini, is very dynamic and full of warmth.
Indonesia looks to be very, very voluntary. Everybody does something for free. There's no money gained, and yet they are doing it willingly. I think voluntarism is what we lack on our side of the globe. You know, people to volunteer to improve their own livelihoods. People shouldn't ask for money to improve their own living conditions. I think that was a very good learning point for me. There is already an empowerment program, I must say. There is always an empowerment program. But this visit has helped me to go back and rethink a few things that we were taking for granted. I will give an example. We were doing community financial transfers, but for only economic activities, on the presumption that somebody should do the infrastructure. But I have seen that you can do the infrastructure and at the same time stimulate the economic investment. That was very good learning for me. I will use these lessons to go back and tighten a few things that we've not been doing as well as I have seen here. Of course, there are also things that you can improve, I mean, from what we have told you about, but largely I will pick your lessons and use them. There is already an empowerment program. Yeah, but very impressive work. Very impressive work.
Oh, it has been a very fascinating experience. I'm really very happy that I came. I'm very happy that I attended the seminar. We got a lot of materials, a lot of presentations during the seminar. And then when we came to the workshop, it was now practical interaction with the people that are implementing activities on the ground. They gave us the nitty-gritty. They gave us the actual things that are happening on the ground. And then later, when we got to the field, we actually now collaborated what we got in the seminar, what we got in the workshop, and what actually happens on the ground. So it was a fascinating experience. It was, looking at very successful projects. And for us, we're trying to get those things, those ingredients, those experiences that, we can replicate in our areas. So it was such a wonderful, great experience. This trip has opened us, to so many things. It has opened us to different ways of doing development. It has opened us to different ways of doing participatory implementation of projects. The institutions that you need to set up, the community institutions, all that, those are new things to us. And we believe that when we go back, we shall try to inculcate, we shall try to replicate some of those good practices in our projects when we go back to our respective countries.
At the event of the 41st Annual Meeting, the Government of Indonesia, represented by the Ministry of Finance, signed an agreement with the Islamic Development Bank IDB. One of the agreements signed is a program of the Ministry of Public Works and Public Housing in financing slum upgrading in Indonesia. Signed or done after the closing ceremony of a series of events, the 41st Annual Meeting of the Islamic Development Bank, along with 13 other countries, and located at the Plenary Hall to Jakarta Convention Center, Jakarta, May 19, 2016. Signer conducted by IDB President Ahmad Mohamed Ali and the Government of Indonesia, was represented by the Director General of Finance and Risk Management of the Ministry of Finance Robert Pakpahan. Signing ceremony was witnessed by the Minister of Finance Bambang Brojonegoro and Director General of Human Settlements Ministry Public Works and Public Housing Andreas Suhono, who was accompanied by the Director of Settlement and Integration Infrastructure Planning Director of Buildings. In a press conference after the signing ceremony, President of IDB Ahmad Mohamed Ali expressed his gratitude to the Indonesian government for the organization of the annual meeting that runs this success. Ahmad Mohamed Ali also expressed thanks to the members of the Board of Governors who have met and reached various agreements positive for the progress of member countries.